Good morning. I basically want to get on here and actually thank, first of all, my subscribers, those who actually subscribe to me, future subscribers, and most importantly, I want to get on here both basically vent and let everyone know what's going on. I haven't been posting a lot of videos. The main reason is sprained my ankle. I'm okay right now, but I'm to the point now where I still want to get my videos out, so therefore I'm going to come with a video, and I'm basically going to do what's called I'm not going to say an actual rant, but I'm actually going to do a story time. Now, I'm not going to say any particular person who it is, but I feel like it has to get out there. My story needs to get out there, and I need to let everyone know what is going on. Well, basically, I appreciate everybody that actually subscribe to my channel, but I have to be real about some things. I have to come clean about what is actually going on with me personally. Now, I enjoy doing YouTube, and the main reason why I chose to do YouTube was to actually get to the point where I could actually be comfortable in front of the camera. So I feel like I have to vent and let someone know this particular stuff. Therefore, I can be what they call transparent. Because I am a reactor, so therefore I need to also react on some things that actually are going on in my life. Because I can't feel good about what I'm putting out if I don't say what's going on with me, if that makes sense. But yeah, story time. Basically, what a lot of people don't know about me is that I actually was in an accident. It happened in 2008. It was to the point that it actually changed my life. More so now for the better, but back then it was for the worse. I was to the point where I actually could not walk. I couldn't do anything, and it was a blessing in disguise because I realized who was there for me and who wasn't. Basically what I'll tell you is that it was actually a tibia fracture. I fractured my right tibia, and I also sprained my ankle as well. The tibia fracture happened in 2008. The reason why it was to the point where I knew exactly what happened to me was because I was doing something that was to the point I should not have been doing, and I'm going to be honest and say what it was. I was in a relationship that I should not have been in. Okay, a lot of times you feel like the relationship that you're in that is meant for you. The reason why I say that the tibia fracture was a blessing because that was the only thing that really made me to the point where I realized that that particular relationship was not for me. Have a seat. Have a seat. Don't move again. Have a seat. But yeah, sorry about that, you guys. But yeah, it happened in 2008. Fast forward, we're in 2020. I have a lot of complications as a result of that particular injury. But the thing that hurts the most is that it's actually to the point where I got the injury due to the fact that I did not love myself. A lot of people say self-love is okay. No, it's not. It's very important. Mental health is important as well. Now, I'm to the point now where I was to the point where I felt like I was alone. I'm still alone at this point now. But now I'm to the point where actually I can walk. I can, do what I need to do for myself. Now, a lot of people say, why a lot of times we see you're walking around the neighborhood and you have a vehicle. Well, if I know what type of injury that I have and I want to remain mobile and be able to do what I need to do in progress, I need to do that. It's not to the point where it's anything where I'm doing it because I want to do it. I'm doing it because I got to do it. You understand? Most people can't relate to that if they never had any type of major surgery, and I have. I've had major surgery. I have plate, I have a screw in my right leg, but I injured my actual ankle. I've done it once before, and that was back in 2012. But yeah, it's been an emotional journey, but most importantly, it has been a blessing because every time I look down at my particular leg, I can relate and know why I should not do that again. That means get back to a relationship where I am not to the point where I feel bad about myself enough that I'm going to be with somebody that does not care about me, that I'm going to hurt myself. You understand if that makes sense? But yeah, I basically was to the point where I wanted, you have to sit down. I was that distraught within that relationship where I wanted to actually end my life. Now, guess not to the point where I actually wanted to do it, but I was to that point. I was very, very close. But I had some people that actually took care of me when they got to that point. Have a seat. Have a seat. Have a seat. I'm talking to you. Every time I have to speak to you, but I'm trying to do a video. Just be still. Sorry about that, you guys. But yeah, I can relate back to that particular day. And I'm not now. I used to be to the point where I would cry a lot when that particular thing happened to me. But now I feel like it's a testimony, and I can tell other women. And the reason why it's a testimony is that I'm letting you guys know that if you're to the point where you feel like you don't feel worth, love, you don't love yourself, you want to do something to yourself, you need to, first of all, get help. Most importantly, get away from whatever's making you feel that way. If you to the point where you have to speak to somebody, or you have to sit back and reflect and find out what's going on, you need to do that. You understand what I'm saying? Now, the reason why I fast forward this year, I also have a, Facebook page as well. I was to the point where I was wondering, I was questioning. I said, now, why is the person that I was actually with at that particular time, why they would send me a friend request? Now, I have, a lot of people don't know, but I have a grown daughter as well. Sit down. I have a grown daughter as well. She tells me a lot. She tells me what's going on, why people are doing what they're doing. But I had to question why people are to the point now where they're so busy, because, Facebook has a new thing where you can actually go in the story, you can like a pic, you can do whatever. But yeah, they're being nosy, but I'm not mad about it. But yeah, that person sent me a friend request and sit down. I was wondering, I said, now why would they send me a friend request? I already know they're sitting back and being nosy. But I'm not mad about it, and most importantly, that particular person that I tried to do things for and tried to be with, now they're suffering. Because my daughter was like, man, they don't even look the same no more. And I was like, wow, sit down. Sit down. You're going to sit by me. Sit right here. Right here. See, I wanted you down there, and now you got to be right here. But anyway, you guys, sorry about that again. But I'm saying this to say that if you sit down. Sit on back. If you to the point where you want to do something to yourself and you're not happy with self, then it's time to let that relationship go. Now I sit back, I see a lot of women that are in abusive relationships. And I used to question, I said, well, why would they stay? Why would they this? Why would they that? But now I understand. I got a testimony. I don't have to question why some women do what they do. You got to be to the point where you're not judgmental. If you're willing to help. If not, you leave it alone. But also, I had to also let you guys know the main reason why I'm really not posting a lot of videos. I have a lot going on in the home as far as things, issues or whatever. But it's not to the point where I can't get it corrected. But I'm trying my best. I'm trying to transition. I'm thinking about moving to another state. I don't know whether or not I should do it, but I'm thinking more and more what I got going on, that I should move to another state, because I don't know if you guys know, I am an accountant. So yeah, I can, to the point I can move. I have that option. I did go to school. I am an accountant. I am prior military, so I have a lot of things that I can actually do, but I chose to do YouTube because actually this is something I like to do. But when I'm not doing YouTube, most of the time I'm working. I work in a factory as well. So it's not something I want to do right now, but I'm in a transition to the point where I want to be full-time doing that career. You understand what I'm saying? But YouTube is great. I see a lot of people that are successful at YouTube, and I see it, and I am loving it, and I will continue to support. And also, everybody that's subscribed to my channel, I appreciate you so much. And I hope that you'll leave a comment. And if this can help somebody, I would be very, very to the point where I would feel like this video was worth uploading. Because you never know what somebody else is going through. Now, a lot of people might say, well, why can she say that when she's a reactor? I'm a reactor because that's just what I am, I'm a reactor. I'm not trying to get on here and bash anybody. I'm on here giving just that my raw, uncut opinion. So since I felt like I was comfortable enough to do that, as long as I've been doing that, I should reveal myself. You understand? Peel back the layers of myself, because if I can react on somebody else, I should be able to tell my story. You understand what I'm saying? But yeah, I appreciate everybody that's on this channel, the subscribers, the new subscribers that I will gain, because I'm the type of person, I speak it to existence. I know this channel will grow. And everybody that wants to follow me, I'm on all 3 platforms: YouTube, Facebook, IG. Same thing, Demetrius Jones. If you want to inbox me, you can. If you also want to leave a comment, I encourage it. And most importantly, if you can, like the video. And I hope you subscribe until the next video. Thanks, guys.